All right, guys, we're back again. So this is something, to be honest, I've had sitting on my bench for a couple months. We're finally getting around to doing it. We are going to be adding a FASS water separation system to my Dodge truck. So, I mean, there's quite a bit here, quite a lot going on. One thing I kind of discovered, I mean, it's been a few years since I've done them, and they're now a little bit different. I don't know if it's all of them or just the series I got. I got the Titanium Signature Series, I think it's called. Yeah, Titanium Signature Series. But actually, you got to pull out your factory pump, and it kind of goes in place of that, as to where other ones used to kind of just go in line and the return went into your fill neck. But so yeah, we're going to be going through this. I'll give you updates as we go. Wiring harness for it, your 2 filters, the pump itself, brackets, all the fittings, bolt hardware for the bracket, for in your tank sumps. Yeah, I'll give you updates as we go. It's not going to be a detailed how-to. It's just going to kind of be updates as we go along on things that we've done, what we're doing. And I guess, I mean, technically you could use it as a how-to, but it's not going to be super in-depth. It's going to be kind of a summary of it. So here we go, and I'll give you an update here in a little bit. All right, guys, so just to give you a little bit of an update, we have dropped the fuel tank. We have pulled the stock fuel pump out of it. You can see I ran down to about 1/4 of a tank, so it's not super heavy on me. That's really important because these things hold, what, like 32 gallons, I think this one holds, and that's a lot of weight if you have it full. So try to run it down pretty low, but not empty, I guess. We had to pull all the pump mechanism, everything out of it, because that's all going bye-bye. We had to drill holes. We had to basically create these 2 new lines coming in, the draw and the return, then your factory return back here. Got them set to depth and everything, so when it's in the vehicle, they'll be at the right height, perfect set. We still have the factory return from the truck, the plug, that way our fuel gauge actually works, which is a plus. I believe we're ready to start putting the pump back into the tank, and yeah, I'll give you some more updates after we get it up and in, and we start mounting up the actual pump to the frame rail and get that going. All right, guys, a quick update of where I'm at. So I got the fuel tank back in. So you can see there, I have the FASS pump hooked up. I got my supply line routed over. I got electrical plugged in. Supply and return lines hooked up. Filler neck back in. Filters are on. I like how you can't tell that I have it unless you look in from the wheel well. I know a lot of guys mount them lower. They want to show off that, yeah, they have a $700 FASS pump, but personally I don't really care about showing off. I just like to be happy myself. So we ran all the way up into here into the injection pump. So you can see this right here. That's the old supply line. Basically I took that off. You got to replace it with this. But just in case, if we ever want to go back to a stock pump or anything like that, I taped that all up. Try to make it stay clean, everything in there. I still probably going to drain the fuel bowl, the old stock one, just so we don't have fuel just sitting there. Not 100% sure yet, haven't decided, probably. But yeah, other than that, I got wirings all done. You can see it's all plugged in. I got a little bit extra wiring down here. I don't really want to put that all up here because I kind of already have with the amp steps and everything, it's kind of a mess up here. So I'm probably going to try to find some place along the bed rail to put that. But other than that, and starting it and priming it, I believe she's ready to go. Alright guys, so we have everything primed up, started up, ready to go. I don't know if you can see a little bit of fluid I've been running it for a minute, not noticing anything up front. Coming up here, nice and clean. And oh yeah, I don't think you guys have seen the headlights yet when they're on. Things are crazy bright. Look pretty cool. And then the grill got lights in there. But yeah, so effectively that is the end of this video. FASS is hooked up, primed up, and running right. We'll keep an eye on that leak, make sure it's coming from that line. But like I said, I don't see anything on top of the actual fuel pump for any of those fittings. So that's my best guess, is that's just residual run back off of that line. And yeah, that is it. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down in the comments below. If you're looking to do this on your truck, want to ask a couple questions, I'll be more than happy to help out and answer any questions that you have. And oh yeah, don't forget, if you like this kind of content, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.